Welcome to another installment of Daily Alchemy. My name is Solarah. I hope that you're doing well wherever you are in the world. The title for today's installment is Walking Away from What Steals Beauty in Your Life. It is Monday, February the 19th. At 4:22 a.m. GMT, the sun moved from Aquarius into the 0-degree mark of Pisces at the same time that the moon entered into Cancer. Once a planet or luminary enter into Pisces, a doorway out of the matrix opens wider. As the final sign of the zodiac and ruler of the 12th house, Pisces is the sign that assists us in overcoming hidden energies and obstacles that have gotten us stuck in karmic cycles, often due to emotional attachment or wounding that we have yet to face or see. There are times to be especially accommodating of others and times to be aware of our propensity to overgive or acquiesce out of fear of rejection from the group. As we enter Pisces season, these are some themes that will be emerging again as we purge ourselves of the harmful self-sacrifice and martyrdom behaviors picked up in order to be accepted by beings who had no real authentic love for who we are in truth and spirit. It feels like many will have the opportunity to access more of the storylines surrounding Atlantis and Lemuria, specifically those that have to do with group dynamics and betrayal patterns. 2024 is about the purging of the inception point that became responsible for the exploitation cycles of our shadow selves since the fall of the previous golden age. The first decan of Pisces is the 8 of Cups. It is the card that challenges us to walk away from self-defeating patterns, environments, people, and emotional hang-ups that are robbing us on our pursuit to personal fulfillment and acceptance. The Piscean energy culminates at the 10 of Cups, which is the doorway into the 10 of Pentacles, the establishment of true legacy on Earth. This energy window will challenge us further in who and what we pledge our allegiance to. Have we purged ourselves successfully of the ways we betray and reject self in order to be falsely accepted by another or others? Have we recognized that our own salvation is fully dependent upon the ownership and proper expression of both our light and dark aspects? Have we put to death the shame narratives born of religion that have shaped us societally and caused us to repress and suppress our true emotional expression? I am the daughter to a Pisces sun and a Virgo sun. In some ways, I had a front row seat into seeing both the shadow and light aspects of how both signs can work together to further a cause, for better or for worse. The Achilles heel of Piscean energy is its need to sacrifice in order to appease. For Virgo, its attention to detail and execution of order can be its unraveling when not kept in check. As we move towards Friday's full moon in Virgo, we are dealing with the shadows of Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius, and once again Leo, only because it is the shadow energy of the year. The Virgo-Pisces axis can proliferate bully-type scenarios. Virgo energy can be very controlling in its woundedness, and Pisces can be overly accommodating in order to avoid conflict. We all may be seeing this play out externally, but most importantly, we will be called to identify the internal patterns that contribute to how and why we fall into the need to control others or external situations, and also where we still feel intimidated or ashamed of our full emotional expression. The Virgo shadow energy of seeking to control can be very shaming and overly puritanical in its judgment of others. The Piscean shadow energy of self-sacrifice and martyrdom can be altogether too forgiving, and we must find the balance between the two. This will possibly play out a lot in online scenarios, as one of the shadow Aquarian energies is the misuse of technology, as well as negative group energies that may utilize technology to disempower others. I have seen this pattern already this weekend, and it is largely born of the Leo wound, where we don't know how to wield the power of our egos for good and so use them destructively instead. And this is always a projection of childhood wounding and narratives. We're all susceptible here, and we're all learning how to strike the balance that is right for us as individuals. So don't allow yourself to be bullied or shamed out of your full emotional expression, but also don't fall into the trap of seeking to control another's path. If and when either propensity rears its head, go within and connect with the timelines, stories, and patterns that are being unveiled to you through your desire. On the other end of the scale, these energies can promote healing and true forgiveness of self and others, not from a place of self-betrayal and martyrdom, but from a place of true acceptance and openness of heart. The Virgo energy is also here to help us align and organize ourselves in our power and truth. It assists us in forming behaviors, habits, and philosophies which further our own ability to show up with others. Virgo teaches us how to manage our own energy in such a way that we are no longer falling prey to the covert energy harvesting exchanges of the matrix that we all were programmed into through its wounded cycles. All in all, this energy is assisting us in truly becoming the 9 and 10 of Pentacles by choosing to follow our own hearts and individual paths fervently. It is when we are fiercely true to who we are that we can attract those who appreciate this. The age of Pisces taught us to chase for acceptance and affection. It was okay to change ourselves and demand that others change for us in order to uphold the appearance of unity. The age of Aquarius is not interested in appearances or perfunctory acts of kindness and generosity born of duty or egoic pursuits. This age is helping us to become real again, because it is in our realness that we access love and not its many imposters. So, be the bold, beautiful, flawed, and wonderful being that you are. You didn't come here to be perfect. You came here to explore, learn, and love, and to meet others along the way who help to further you in this purpose. As a Virgo ascending myself, the daughter of a Virgo and mother to a Virgo, I get the need to be perfect. I get all the ways our beauty and power have been diminished by ever-changing goalposts that we were told would satisfy some requirement once we arrived. I get the struggle we sometimes all have of feeling unworthy of being here or of being properly loved. This I also know. We were made from love, and our only true purpose is to love and to experience being loved lavishly. As God particles fulfilling our divine purpose anywhere, that is the ultimate goal. And the hard truth is that not everyone is equipped to love you well, and you also are not equipped to love everyone in accordance with what they need to feel loved and to thrive. It's not a terrible truth, but quite a liberating one, because it frees us to stop striving with those we are simply incompatible and unaligned with. It frees us to magnetize those who don't think it a duty to love us or be in our presence. And this is what we came here for. Yesterday, I stared at my 41-year-old naked body and I took my own breath away. How many decades have I spent blinded to my own beauty, believing the horrible things others said to diminish me out of their own envy issues and wounding? How many years had I been wrongfully seeing myself through external lenses designed to distort my truth and keep me fragmented so that they could control my narrative? How many years? According to the world, my body isn't as sexy and beautiful as it likely was before 3 pregnancies. However, I have never felt more organically beautiful. It wasn't because I had accomplished some aesthetic goal through diet and exercise or a shift in my personal care. It was just the beauty I could now access because I'm no longer engaging in matrix wars with myself. I'm no longer using another person's scale to measure or quantify my right to be beautiful, because I am, because you are. Not tomorrow, next week, or a month from now when you've accomplished some other goal designed to temporarily boost the ego. Right now. No matter where you are, what you've accomplished, how you look, and what others think, you are breathtakingly beautiful. So go and enjoy this truth, so that you never look back at this time and regret that you didn't enjoy your beauty because you were too busy entertaining your flaws. And stay away from anyone who seeks to make you feel bad for feeling good. Ashe. For access to all of my articles and installments in full, please make sure to check me out on Substack at dailyalchemy.substack.com. For all of you who choose to become monthly or annual patrons, you will have continual access to these articles as they are published, as well as to the full archive of all my articles, decrees, as well as my works of nonfiction and poetry. Every month, my patrons also get the opportunity to connect with me in a group Q&A via video link. So if you feel that that would be helpful on your healing and ascension journey, please make sure to check me out on dailyalchemy.substack.com. Wishing you guys all a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day.